Movie trivia. Ready?
Ace Ventura.
Go.
Pet Detective.
Excuse me, Ron. Need to go to the bathroom.
I think it's that day.
God help me. What's up, folks, and welcome to another episode of Real Amigos. This is the podcast where we talk about movies. I am joined, as always, with my two co-hosts. So we'll start with Donnie. Donnie, what's up, man? How are you doing?
Hola. I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Hanging out in the shade.
Right under that sombrero. Very nice. I like it,
yep.
as always. And also with us tonight, of course, is Phil. Phil, what's up, man?
Not much. Just wondering why we always start with Donnie.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I don't say hola. Do I just need to say hola more?
No, but at his age, he may die first, and so I want to make sure.
But I'm 40 now.
That's right. Phil had a birthday, guys. Phil had a birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Gray hair over here.
Happy birthday, Phil.
Yeah.
If you don't know where you are, this is Real Amigos. We are a movies podcast. We are an audio and a video podcast. You can subscribe to us anywhere that you get your podcast. Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud. We're there. Please, if you listen and you like the show, rate us. That helps us get some visibility and get new listeners. Okay, even if you don't like us and give us 1 star, that actually still boosts us up a little bit. So please do that if you can. If you are watching the video right now, it's very simple. Move your mouse a little lower and just hit that little thumbs up button, and that also helps us as well. So we are here tonight. This is actually short number 5, and we're changing the flow up a little bit, and so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. It's going to be a little bit different. So let's
Does that mean we're actually going to try to make it short?
Yes, we are going to try to stick to the name, which is short. You know, we've had some shorts go over an hour, so we're going to definitely try to go the opposite direction tonight. Just general conversation. How about the Avengers? The Avengers movie in a week made $1 billion. That's
a lot of money.
I will say this. I was thinking about it. You know, I grew up with Star Wars and Back to the Future, right? And I took my 3 oldest kids to see this. And my oldest daughter is 11 years old. So she was 1 when Iron Man came out. She has grown her whole entire life up basically just on Marvel movies. I mean, you know, obviously other things, but like it's just such a like this is her Star Wars. Like this is her, you know, these are the movies that she's watched kind of growing up, and so she, you know, she's totally into it. She loves it, and all the kids do. So yeah, it's definitely a global phenomenon for sure. Let me just kind of plug real quick. If you're listening to this on Friday, which is when we drop this, know that we have a little special episode coming up early next week. We're hoping to publish on Monday, but we did a full-blown spoiler cast for Avengers Infinity War. Now, this is not something we're going to do regularly, but for big movies...
It's actually just Chris reenacting the entire movie. So
with costumes.
Yes, with costumes. Actually, we do have some costumes in there, Phil.
That's true. That's true. It did go a little bit long, which these guys give me a hard time about. It's going to be over an hour, but we do go into detail pretty much the whole movie, and it was a lot of fun. Look, we all really enjoyed the movie. We all got to go out to see it in the theater, and so we wanted to talk about it, and so we did that. So it's going to drop in your podcast feed just like a new episode would. It's going to also drop on the YouTube channel, so if you subscribe, you're going to see it when it comes out, but that will be out in the next few days, so we hope that you guys enjoy that. All right, anything else on the top before we jump in?
I rewatched, you're going to get mad, I went back and watched Daredevil with Ben Affleck, the director's cut.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's a little goofy in a couple spots, and he's kind of weird looking in the role, but I watched it yesterday, and I kind of enjoyed it.
So let me. I'll join you by saying I've never really been a a Daredevil hater. Daredevil is one of my favorite Marvel characters, and I love what they've done. They've done in the Netflix series, and I think that that movie was definitely part of that era. Like, it does not stand at all against anything Marvel is doing right now. But I would argue it's better than anything DC's done. So
I think that it was fine. It was no Elektra.
Wow. It had a Stan Lee cameo.
Did you like Elektra, Phil?
I never saw that.
Oh,
no.
okay.
That garbage. Jennifer Garner.
Yeah, Stan Lee was in it. I mean, I'm pretty sure Stan Lee was even in Blade. Blade was the one that kind of got this all started. He often gets overlooked, but yeah. So
anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in since we were talking about Infinity War.
No, I think it's great.
Blade.
It's a good one. Okay. So let's jump into we're switching things up. Every week we do Donnie's Top 5. It's normally at the bottom of our show, but because we're switching things up,
that's where it belongs.
We're actually going to kick off. We want to kick off with the highlight of the show.
Oh yeah,
and that is, ladies and gentlemen, Donnie's Top 5.
Top 5.
All right, Donnie, what you got for us tonight?
All right, we're talking about Avengers: Infinity War.
Yep.
So I thought, all right. Avengers Infinity War, essentially what you have is boil the plot down, you have a wrinkly eggplant chin Thanos, and he is essentially
not how he's described in the movie.
I did not want to say that, but you can watch the film and see that. He is essentially on a galactic treasure hunt with his Gothic goon squad. So, in honor of that, I decided to break down some top 5 treasure hunt films.
Oh, nice.
With the caveat that these are most likely movies that Chris has not seen.
I hate you.
Top 5 treasure hunts that Chris
it's National Treasure
most
on this
likely has not
I hope I've seen every one of them, you jerk.
So that's part of your title that he's most likely not seen.
Yes, most title.
It literally says
just a prediction
that and then it says - Chris probably not seen.
What about me? How do I stack up? You think I've seen these?
I don't know. It could be pretty even between the two of you. All right. Here we go. Again, no particular order. Here we go. Number 1 from 1984. Romancing the Stone, Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner, hunting treasure in Colombia, South America.
Very good. I have seen that. Thank you.
Oh my goodness!
I've seen there's 2, right? I've seen both of them.
Jewel of the Nile was the sequel.
Yeah, I've seen both of them.
You've seen? Wow!
Those
were in the 80s.
Dude, I know.
I'm shocked.
I know.
Okay, you've already blown my mind. Okay,
mind blown.
Coming in at number 2 from 1963. It's a mad world.
Oh, I've seen this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I can't believe this. It starred pretty much everybody from that time era.
It was the Infinity War of its day.
It was.
Yeah.
Legit. Yeah, it had Spencer Tracy and, Milton Berle and everyone.
Didn't they remake
Search for Buried Treasure.
They remade it, didn't they?
They made a rat race or something.
Yeah, something.
It was not.
Yeah.
No. It's really good.
It's good. Yeah.
It's pretty funny. Buddy Hackett, Jonathan Winters, good stuff. At number 3, which I would have said would have been the most likely one that you've seen, is a movie called Three Kings from 1999.
Yes, I've seen that.
Starring
Jamie Foxx is in it. Jamie Foxx, right? Mark Wahlberg, Jamie Foxx.
Mark Wahlberg, George Clooney, and one of the Cube brothers.
Oh, my bad. Ice Cube. Sorry.
It's one of the Ice Brothers.
Or one of the Ice Brothers. Cube.
There's only one cube. Is that the one where they find the treasure map in the guy's butt?
I don't remember that.
I just remember they're in the Persian Gulf. They're soldiers. And they are searching for stolen gold from Kuwait.
I think they find the map in some Kuwaiti's butt.
Do not remember that twist.
They're like the bad guys. They're like the bad guys, right? And they all die at the end, right? And like a shootout. Most of them do.
I don't remember that. I've seen it several times. I don't remember that.
Donnie's acting like
they're the bad guys. They're the bad guys, though.
They kind of are, yeah.
Yeah.
They're just American.
Okay. All right. Coming in at number 4, and just because you need to have one of these on the list, from 1986 is the Chuck Norris film Firewalker with Lou Gossett Jr. They are searching for an ancient gold, a hoard of gold of Aztec, Inca, such and such. Not a good movie, but I put it on the list because Chuck Norris is in it.
I've not seen that, for the record.
This is the Three Kings butt map.
Did you type in the words butt map?
Negative.
Google butt map?
No. Actually, Wikipedia cleans it up.
Because I probably would not advise that. Anyone. No one Google butt map. Don't do that.
The word butt should never be in your Google searches. It says,
Okay.
while disarming and searching an Iraqi officer, U.S. Army Reserve Sergeant First Class Troy Barlow, his best friend Private First Class Conrad Vig, and their unit, and find a map between the officer's buttocks.
Okay, I kind of remember that now that you mentioned it.
It was played up for a ton of
Sorry,
money.
I left out that important plot point.
It's the whole start of the movie.
All right. At number 5 from 1992 is a movie called Trespass, starring Bill Paxton and the other Ice brother T. These firemen are in an abandoned warehouse in St. Louis searching for gold, and they run into a gang who is carrying out justice on one of their gang members. And they stand off ensues. Actually, a very good movie. Enjoyed it tremendously.
Never saw that either.
No butt maps.
I saw that.
Coming in number 6 on the top 5 is The Goonies, starring Sloth and Chunk.
I have seen The Goonies.
The kids are searching for pirate treasure.
Isn't Josh Brolin in that?
Ryan Willie, Josh Brolin, Thanos is in that, yes. Coming in at number 7 on the top 5 is The Treasure of the Sierra Madre from 1948, starring Humphrey Bogart.
Nope, not seen
Search
that.
for Mexican gold. You've probably heard the line, "We don't have to show you any stinking badges."
I have heard
Badges?
that,
That's from Treasure Sierra Madre.
yeah. Got it.
And coming in at number 8, lastly, from 1981, Time Bandits, starring Sean Connery, Shelley Duvall, a bunch of little people, and they are history-traveling treasure thieves, and it is a very bizarre little film, but quite interesting. Treasure Hunt, top 5, that Chris apparently has mostly seen.
I think about half. That's not bad.
Poorly titled top 5, but there it is. You're welcome.
That's good. I remember, for some reason, I remember distinctly the cover of Time Bandit, although I've never seen it.
You need to see Time Bandits, like, for real. It's a weird movie, man.
Okay.
Look,
I'm always up for weird movies. Okay, so we're gonna jump into what we're now
Time Bandits.
Yes, Time Bandits.
Time Bandits.
With the plural, yeah, it's good. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of, I don't know, what do you call them, little people now, right? There's like 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Time Bandits.
Because it's a pirate ship. Yeah, I remember the cover.
John Cleese.
Yeah,
John Cleese was in it. It was like a British thing, a bunch of British folk in it.
The Brits. Okay, so we're gonna jump into
one of the top Google image searches.
Are you gonna show us about? No, okay.
Yeah, I have not seen that. I would probably like that though. All right, so we changed things up a little bit, and let me tell you what we're doing. We're actually going to answer a question from the community. So we mentioned this last week. We launched a Facebook group, and so hopefully if you're listening to this, you joined our group. But the group is a cool place for us to be able to interact with people that like the show, that listen to the show, and are kind of following what we're doing. And so I put up a poll, and I think there was either 4 or 5 questions that we were going to turn into topics, and I let people vote on them. And the overwhelming majority, I think we got like 7 or 8 votes on the one we're going to talk about tonight. So just so you know, if this goes well and people enjoy it, we're going to continue this trend. So I'm going to be posting a question on the Facebook group that you can then vote on what we're going to talk about. So if you haven't joined the group, go to facebook.com, search for Real Amigos, and join our group. It is a private group, so everything we talk about is only for members only. So you would have to join the group to be able to be a part of that. Okay? The question that we actually settled on for tonight, the one that was voted in, was first, what were our first date movies? And so that's it. We're just going to kind of answer this. It may be funny. It may just be awkward. It may just be a simple story, but we are going to answer the question that you asked. So let's start with Phil, since he's felt really left out at the start of the show. Phil, you want to go first, man? Tell us your first date story.
This is the first first movie I went on a date to.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a quick. Can I throw something in?
Sure.
Tell us. Do you know if you guys know the year? Tell me the year first, and I'll try to guess the movie.
Okay. And then I'll have to look it up.
Remember the year, Phil?
I'll have to look it up, and then maybe because we're all married. So Phil, if you want to maybe do your first date, and then if you can remember maybe your first movie with your wife, we could kind of do both of those if you'd like.
Okay. Oof, jeez.
If you don't know, it's no big deal.
For some reason, but the math doesn't add up. It shouldn't have been in theaters when I went out on my first date. So, but it seems like it was Aladdin.
Oh, it's probably Disney does re-releases and stuff.
Well, Aladdin came out in 1992. Sorry, Donnie, I just totally blew past your hold. Tell me the year.
I was going to take a guess on it.
Hey,
but
tell me the year that movie came out. It was Aladdin.
I can tell you the year things come out, but I was hoping to take a guess.
1992, and
Aladdin.
I would have only
Good one.
I would have only been 14, and I know that I went on my first date when I was 15, almost 16. Real winner there, guys.
Cartoons, man. The chicks dig the cartoons.
Well, we went to a cartoon movie, and then we went to a church banquet. So we were dressed for a church banquet at a cartoon movie. I was wearing a suit. She was wearing a Sunday dress.
Look at these schmoes.
Yeah,
they
yes.
I mean, it could have been maybe it was a Dollar Dungeon later, run or something.
No, I can tell you where it was. It was on. It was off 50 in kind of near the 50, close to the corner of 50 in Kirkman, in Orlando. There's a movie theater there.
Well, I mean, so let me say this. Back in the day, and I would have to look this up, but before DVDs and Blu-rays became super popular, they would do a lot of re-releases for two reasons. Number one, because maybe they needed to get a little bit more money, so maybe the movie didn't do as great the first time they re-released it. The other time is a lot of times they would do it around award season. They would put it back in. So this happened with Titanic, which is one of the reasons why Titanic was for a long time the best-selling movie of all time, was because it ran for a long time and they pulled it out, and then when it hit the holidays, which is going into Oscar season, they basically put it back in theaters and it had another long run. So it could have been something like that. Disney could have maybe put it back out for something like that.
Well, I mean, yeah, because I'm sitting here it might have been sorry.
Okay, you think about
Riveting.
You think about it. We'll come back to you because I'd like to know the first movie that you took Carrie to, if you remember. So,
who was that date, Phil? Just give us a first name.
Tracy.
Oh yeah, okay. I remember her. I was just curious if I knew who it was. That's all.
Yeah, you know all the girls I dated. Both of them. You know both of the girls I dated.
Both. I know both of them.
All right.
Married on,
Chris.
dated the other one.
So I'll go next. So I actually.
Yeah,
I'll tell you. Hang on. So I didn't. So I'll tell you. So my first date movie was in the year 2000.
In the year.
Remember the Titans.
Dude, yes.
Was it really?
Yes.
Nailed it,
dude.
Was it really? Remember the Titans? Oh, I'm so good.
Looked it up.
Do I get points on the game later for that?
No, but that's amazing.
Thank you.
You're gonna have to do this so we can try to guess yours now. But I don't know any movies from the 50s.
You will not. 50s. Either of you have a clue. Go ahead.
So I actually didn't date anybody until officially until my wife. So that was my that was me and Christy we were in that weird phase where we weren't really dating, we're just kind of seeing what was happening. And
hey baby, you want to go see a football movie?
So yeah, dude, remember
about
the Titans?
Racism?
Remember the Titans is no joke, man. That is a great
fantastic movie.
Oh, it's great. I agree.
It's a Disney movie, I think.
So
yeah, I think it was Disney.
Yeah, it was Disney. Yep. So we it was a double date. We were going to school, so we were at ABC. It was, if I remember correctly, it was Chris Marino.
I remember that dude.
And he was dating. He's married now, but he was dating somebody else at the time. So we went to dinner and we went and watched Remember the Titans. I will tell you this funny thing. So my wife is amazing. She's great, but she has this thing where she is very scared of everything, and we get to the theater and we get our stuff and we go, and this was back before we had reserved seating, so I'm always super early because that's how I am, because I want to make sure I get the right seats. So I always want to sit in the middle. So we kind of get to where I think is a good seat. We kind of shimmy down to the middle, and I sit down and I look at her, and she's running her hand around the seat.
Oh no, I know where this is going.
And I'm like, whoa, what are you doing?
Well, you want to guess what was happening?
I know what was happening. I know exactly what's happening.
So she had recently watched a Dateline story where people were getting poked with syringe needles.
Exactly.
In the thing, and so she was filling in
the butt map.
Yeah, in the butt map. So, and I just
in the butt map.
Like, I mean, I just willy nilly just sat on down, didn't even care about it, and she's all like filling the seat. I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna work.
That sounds like my wife. That sounds exactly like something she would do.
So my
wife wears hoodies to the movie theater, only exclusively. She always wears a hoodie to the movie theater.
Why? You have to tell us now.
She doesn't want the back of her head to touch the spot where thousands of other people's heads have touched.
That's legit. I can understand.
That's good.
Oil or grease
Lice,
or bugs or
bed bugs.
It's like, nah.
All right, so that's
she breaks out the hoodie.
That's crazy. No, that's good. All right, that's mine. Awesome. Donnie, give us a year, man. First date movie.
Okay, 1987.
Oh, I got this one. This is.
I'll bet you do. I could tell you the cast and you wouldn't know this movie.
I would.
Bloodsport.
I don't think so. Hey, it was 1987.
Was it? Yes,
dude, you picked an 87 movie. I'm impressed that you did that. It was not Bloodsport. Because my wife would certainly not have gone to see that.
Oh, wait. Was it with her? It wasn't.
It was with her. Yes. No, I never went to the movies with Stacy.
I could have swore I remember Mom and Dad picking you up from the movie theater with her.
If I don't remember if that's the case.
That would have been 35 years ago. So.
Yeah, it was a long time.
That's barely hyperbole.
All right, I'll give you the cast. You ready, Phil? You think you can get it?
Yeah.
Eric Stoltz
and Cher,
Leah Thompson, of course. Mary Stuart Masterson. Those are the three headliners. You don't know this movie, I'm telling you. The movie is called Some Kind of Wonderful.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Some Kind of Wonderful.
I don't know it.
You took your girlfriend, date, crush to see your celebrity crush.
Oh yeah, it was the perfect storm.
You have to set that precedent though. You have to be like, look, we're gonna have a long, amazing marriage, but like you'll never compare.
This is the standard.
And watched Wonder Woman on TV with Linda Carter.
Hey. Do not blaspheme, my friend. Just don't.
That would be like me taking Carrie to see Underworld.
To see what?
Underworld.
I thought you said Wayne's World.
Ray Don Chong, man.
You see Garth? See how he's like the sidekick? This is what you're going to be for the rest of your life.
That was Ray Don Chong, right? In that?
What?
In Wayne's World? Who was the main girl? Who's the girl they
like?
Tia
Carrere.
Yeah. Why did I say Ray
Anyway, so it's a poor kid who dates a rich girl and comes to find out that he really loves the girl who plays the drums and goes out with her instead.
Well, who is she?
Mary Stuart Masterson. Leah Thompson's the rich girl.
Twist.
Plot twist. Phil, I think John Hughes directed it, but I could be wrong.
Phil,
anyway,
can you give us your first movie with Carrie? Tell us the year, dummy.
I don't even know. Well, I started dating Carrie in 1997.
I hope she doesn't watch this.
She probably couldn't tell you either.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're
Well, that's fine. If you don't know, you don't know. That's fine.
Probably
97, probably Titanic.
You know?
Oh man. Titanic.
No way am I going to go 2 for 2 on this.
No, but Titanic is a big part of our dating story. So that would have been December of '97. And she wanted to go. We were visiting Midland, her parents, and she wanted to go see it, but her parents at the time did not let their kids go to the movies. But she was away. She was a college student now, but visiting home, and so there was a pretty big dust up
to do
about I'm a grown up now, and I'm gonna go see this movie.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
And that's a pretty bold statement for an 18-year-old to make.
So you don't remember the movie?
It was. I know. I can tell you a few big movies that stand out as movies we went to. We went and saw Armageddon like 85 times.
Oh yeah.
That was 98.
We went and saw Titanic.
That was 97.
We did go see Con Air.
That was 96, I think.
No.
Yeah, because we
97. It was 97.
We saw it at the Dollar
97.
Theater, I thought, but
The Rock was 96.
Yeah.
And then we definitely saw Blade together.
Blade,
No.
Yes.
You took Carrie, who's afraid of the shadow on Chris's wall behind him, to see Blade.
First
Are
of
you
all,
lying? Are
no,
you
I'm dead
lying?
serious. First of all,
Did
she's not scared of regular things. She doesn't like fantastical, scary things.
You went and took her to see
So-
Blade, man.
I didn't know.
You didn't know?
Did she?
Listen,
wait
no,
a second,
Vampire,
though. You're
hunting vampires.
you're missing the important. You're missing the important thing, though. She probably thought Wolverine was going to be in it, right?
No, dude. Let me
yeah.
tell you about this experience. If you watch the
Wolverines!
if you watch the video, she said it rhymes.
I know, right?
Mia Thompson's also in that. Go ahead.
If you look at if you watch back the video that I shot with her about her top 5
Which
spoilers,
I haven't put it out yet. I'm going.
I was going to say, I never saw a video. I
know,
only heard
I
audio.
know.
we discuss her Blade experience, but I'll say it here real fast. There was this dude that we knew in college. He was alone on his birthday.
Oh.
Are you
And-
Italian? On his
He was alone on his birthday.
On his
Like-
birthday.
Like, seriously, like, there were plans for everybody in the dorm to go roller skating. Carrie and I showed up late. He was there by himself. Everybody, like, for some reason, they couldn't get in, and everybody just left, and he was just waiting. So Carrie and I decided that the right thing to do would be to let this guy pick the
So
movie.
this is a pity date. Okay, I got it.
So me, Carrie, and this gentleman who shall remain nameless, went and saw Blade, and Carrie cried. She wept out
Sorry,
of fear.
Gary.
She
That's
wept
awesome, dude.
when they're in that little yeah. So when they're in that little dungeon, and that doctor that's only like half turned, he like screams, "Rah!"
Please tell me that you let her watch the movie that we're watching this week with you.
She wouldn't watch it with me.
Oh my goodness.
I tried.
Okay.
So
Crying in fear, like she cried in terror, like this is awful.
So again, you're gonna
That
mock.
is amazing.
I don't want you to mock her about this, but this is
I'm not mocking. I think it's
Not about
crazy.
that. I'm gonna
That you
phrase
took
this
her is
properly.
crazy.
I want to phrase this properly. She disclosed to me after the fact that the most like intense, I don't want to say scary because it's not scary, but sort of the most like raise the heart rate movie she'd ever seen before that was Speed.
Well, I mean, come on. I think it's pretty tense.
So
Speed
Carrie
has
grew up,
got a few moments in it.
grew up in a pretty conservative non-movie watching family.
Yeah.
When that old lady's trying to get off the bus when it's moving, that was pretty intense.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
it is pretty intense. You got the house blowing up. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
look, you're talking to a guy who ran out of a theater because of The Fly. So I get it. It's all right. It's all right.
But
All
yeah,
right, guys.
so she doesn't typically go to those kinds of movies with me anymore. Like she just doesn't.
Oh, I'm
do it.
sure she doesn't now. You've
Well,
started for life.
Watch that one movie with her with Russell Crowe. Her
Yeah,
and
the
your
next 3 days she was
wife. Her and your wife were
on
both
edge. Cat on a hot tin roof. It was crazy.
Yeah. That was
All
a good
right.
movie.
That's it, guys. That is our. That's the question that you guys voted on. Let me ask you this.
Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad that's what you picked?
No. Seriously though, we want to hear. We want to hear your story. So leave a comment down below if you're listening to this on YouTube or on Facebook. Leave a comment. Tell us.
No profanity,
Tell
please.
us your. You know what? Let's do this. If you're listening to this and you want to play along, leave a comment down below with the year that you had your first date movie, and Donnie on Facebook will respond to that and try to guess the movie.
I will try to guess your movie.
So all you have to do...
In 3 guesses. I get 3 guesses, and I'll guess your movie.
So all you have to do is just reply to this post on Facebook with a year, and Donnie will try to answer for you, okay?
All right. Done.
All right, we're going to close out with a new segment that I have added in here, a segment that I'm calling Tagline Trivia. And this is the way it's going to work. Donnie and Phil are going to be competing against each other. I have went to IMDb. I have pulled 5 movies, the tagline to the movie. I am going to read you the tagline. The first person that guesses the tagline, the actual name that the tagline belongs to, the movie, correctly, gets a point. Okay?
Are we allowed to interrupt you as you read it? Or do we have to wait until you're done?
You need to wait till I'm done, so everybody can...
We only get 1 guess, right?
Are we getting any information besides the tagline? We're not getting
What if I say 50
No.
things before he says 1?
Yeah, so, don't do that. Guess your first guess.
Don't do that.
I will.
But if the other person is clueless, and you have another guess, you can throw it out.
So we can't interrupt you? Yes?
No, don't interrupt me until I'm done.
Okay, so we have to wait till you finish the line.
Yes.
Okay.
Phil, are you okay with that?
Sure.
The first one... This is gonna... Maybe we shouldn't keep score. You guys are way too competitive. Okay, the first one's very easy, okay? All I'm going to do is I'm going to read the tagline. As soon as I'm done with the tagline, you just say the movie that you think that is. First person gets the point, okay? The first tagline.
Twice.
Okay.
All right, here we go. First one's easy. You only get one chance to save the galaxy twice.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
That's correct.
Ooh!
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. You only get one chance to save the galaxy twice. That's catchy. Very good.
I thought that.
Super catchy.
Well, you got to say it. You got to say it, Philly.
Well, yeah.
We're
All
not
right.
telepathic.
So, point goes to Donnie. All right, here you go. Ready? Number 2. These are going to get harder as we go on purpose.
All
Okay?
right.
Number 2. New York is a disease. Meet the cure.
Legend.
No.
Monsters vs. Aliens.
No.
Independence Day Resurgence.
No. New York is a disease. Meet the cure.
Wall-E.
No.
Is it is that movie with Kurt Russell in it?
Escape from New York.
Escape from New York.
Escape from New York. Donnie said it first.
You didn't say it. You didn't say it.
I know. I couldn't think of the title.
That is true.
I said that out loud.
Escape from New York. All right.
Half a point for knowing the box cover and can see it in my brain.
All right. Next one. Ready?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Here
Escape from L.A.
No, it's not. Here you go. Next one. No one to trust, everyone to hate.
The Hateful Eight.
The Hateful Eight is correct. That's 3 for Donnie.
Bask in it, baby.
I don't even know what that movie is. Is that a Netflix movie?
It's Tarantino.
Yeah, it's Tarantino's
Samuel
last
Jackson,
movie.
Kurt Russell.
Yeah. All right, here you go. Ready?
Sure.
Next one. Here we go. Silently behind a door, it waits.
Whoa.
Angela's Ashes.
That's incorrect.
That's not right?
No.
Tango and Cash.
No.
Cobra.
No. Silently behind a door, it waits.
Rambo. It.
Quiet Place.
Not The Quiet Place.
It Comes at Night.
No.
The Fog.
I'll give you a hint. The movie came out in 1991.
Gosh.
Silently behind a door, it waits.
The Silence of the Lambs.
Nope.
91.
Manhunter.
And silently behind the door.
What is this movie?
I'm gonna kick myself when I hear this one.
Give me an actor. Give us an actor.
Wait.
It stars Kurt Russell.
I know they all star Kurt Russell. There's a theme.
There is a theme.
Kurt Russell, 91? Oh my
No
goodness.
idea.
It's a soldier?
No. His character's name is Stephen McCaffrey.
What?
This is during the non-good years Kurt Russell had, I think.
Silently behind a door, it waits.
No idea. I give up.
I give up. I don't know it.
Backdraft.
Oh, I didn't even think of him in that movie.
Fire. All right, last one. You guys ready?
Bring it.
Wait, time out. You said there were going to be 5 questions? I assumed there were going to be at least 6.
No,
This is
not
not
Donnie.
the Donnie top.
They're just 5.
Donnie's top 5 question mark.
That's true. Okay, last one. 2 friends that didn't know they were supposed to be enemies.
The Fox and the Hound.
Oh my God, that's
Voice.
it. That's it.
He was a voice in that one.
He was.
There you go.
He was.
4 out of 5, man.
Very good. A fun note. The Fox. So he played Copper, which was the hound dog in Fox and the Hound. The young Copper was played by anybody?
What year was that movie?
1981. 81.
Young Hound.
Corey Haim.
Close.
Corey Feldman.
So yeah, there's your link to last week. Yeah, Corey Feldman actually was the voice of a young, the young hound dog. So that links us to our movie for next week. And if you didn't pick up on the theme, those were all Kurt Russell movies. He played Ego in Guardians 2. He played Snake Plissken. He was in The Hateful Eight. He was the lead firefighter in Backdraft, and of course the voice of Copper in The Fox and the Hound. And he is the lead character in John Carpenter's The Thing. Here's the tagline for The Thing: anytime, anywhere, anyone. How about that? That's good.
Sounds intriguing.
Here's the synopsis from IMDb. A crew in Antarctica find a neighboring camp destroyed and its crew dead. Whatever killed them is nowhere to be found unless it's hidden in plain sight.
I can't wait to watch it.
That's right.
I'm not going to cry, am I?
Maybe.
It sounds scary.
Maybe. All right, guys.
I'll give you one clue. Spiderhead.
All right, guys, so that's our movie for next week. This has been our short. If you want to play along, next week we are going to be covering John Carpenter's The Thing from 1982. So you can watch that and be ready.
Not the remake.
Not the remake.
It was a remake?
Yes, in like 2011 or something, yeah. Okay, so that's it, guys. We are done. Thanks for tuning in. This was shorter, not an hour like it has been, so we appreciate you guys sticking around. Fun little trivia game. So we're going to continue to do that for a while at least. Right? You guys like that?
We're going to do that for a while, so should I just not? Here's
I was like, should I just not show up?
Here's another little fun note. Philip is present tonight. He just didn't know any of those answers. If you're just listening.
I'll try to. It's hard, man. Donnie is a movie encyclopedia, so we'll see.
He is. I stink at that stuff. I'm more of like a quotes.
I'll do quotes too.
He'll blow me out with quotes, but that's I'm going to be better at quotes than I am.
Well, we'll see if we can shake it up. But I think having a little trivia is kind of fun.
Real quick, I
man.
will say, ironically, I was given the names of 2 movies this yesterday. Somebody asked me when Gravity came out, and they asked me when Zero Dark 30 came out. Nailed them both.
Yes, dude. Way to go.
I don't even know how.
It's in the blood, man. It's in the blood.
They couldn't believe it.
Neither can we.
When they watch this, they're going to be like, what happened, man? You knew all those? You didn't even utter an actual answer. Angela's Ashes. I thought Kurt Russell was in that.
Okay, I think that's a great place to stop. Please like, subscribe, and share our videos, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Adios.
Bye.